Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm in a Stay Woke Conversations, yes sir. Now today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to the real reason why Tory Lanez has been found guilty and is going to be sentenced to prison. You understand me? Now before I get further, make sure to smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe, man. You have to understand that, man, like Tory Lanez he owns his own masters and he's a free slave. You know what I'm saying to you? So he can speak his mind, speak the truth. You know what I'm saying to you? And expose the music industry for what it actually is in that. Let's play the video.
Was found guilty of all three charges. Despite the trial revealing the case had plenty of inconsistencies, Tory Lanez was still found guilty of all charges and is now awaiting sentencing. If you watch my last video I did on Meg and Tory just a few days back, then you should already know I predicted this very thing would happen. We must understand Tory Lanez wasn't just up against the prosecutor. He was also going against Roc Nation, who in my opinion had it out for Tory since the moment he refused to sign to them and went independent. Since the very... See, that's the thing on that, man. You see, when you're independent, that's when you're powerful. You know what I'm saying to you? So he gets he earns all this money, there's no middleman. You know what I'm saying to you? And what you call it, if you think about all the majority of artists in the world, they are all working for these organizations. You know what I'm saying to you? So the organization has the leverage over them, and they make more money than them, and they say what agenda to push out. You know what I'm saying to you? Well, you told Lanez he's free, and obviously the Roc Nation, where he tried to sign it, he doesn't want to sign on that, and obviously now now he has to face the consequences. In the beginning, Tory Lanez told us Roc Nation was trying to get rid of him, and it now appears they have succeeded. Tory made himself a target to those who ran the industry, and they made an example out of him. So much was revealed to me in this. They made an example out of him. You know what I'm saying? To let anyone know, to let anyone own that if you are going independent, you don't want to sign it now, you're free and do whatever you want, you will face consequences. Trial that I almost thought Tory might have had a chance of being found innocent, but that thought will quickly vanish as I know who Tory was up against. From the evidence revealed in trial, it was pretty obvious Megan's own best friend was the person who did that to her. One of the witnesses that testified in court even said out of their own mouth that they saw Meg and Kelsey getting physical with each other before witnessing Kelsey let off towards Meg. The witness also said that it appeared Tory had let go as well, only after Kelsey, as it appeared they wrestled for the peace. Kelsey, who was granted immunity in the case, was the prosecutor's key witness, but ended up being useless for the case as she didn't back up any of her previous testimonies given just months before. She admitted that nothing happened, that Tory didn't get shot, whatever, but that got thrown out the window because of Roc Nation's influence, and his influence made made it still regardless found guilty instead of being innocent. Instead, insisting she didn't remember anything from that day and admitting that she had previously lied about seeing Tory do that to Meg. Kelsey made herself an unreliable witness, making it easy to see the prosecutors had a weak case. In my opinion, Tory never had a chance. I believe this outcome was guaranteed since the start. The moment Tory said he didn't want to sign to Roc Nation or any label, he guaranteed this outcome for himself. In the last video, we went over Tory's Praise the Most High record, and in that song, Tory makes it clear that he felt it. I see. If you haven't, you guys saw the video. I saw the video. I saw the video. It's literally exposing the industry of what it actually is in that. You know what I'm saying? With all the visuals and that. If you've seen the video, check it out. It's called The Most High. Industry was against him for choosing to stay independent. Tory also painted the picture that Roc Nation was the devil and showed himself in a battle with the devil. Tory also said that the label contacted him early on before Meg went public with the information. It would be in his best interest not to make a statement. It would be in his best interest not to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? That is tough. But that's how it is in that. If you are against the grain, against the system, and you're a sovereign individual, you got no attachment to any organization. Yes, because you know how powerful you are now. You can control your narrative. You've got your freedom of speech in that. You know what I'm saying to you? And by doing that, that will influence other artists to go independent as well. But see what he's doing right now, how free he is, the way he can do. You know what I'm saying to you? So that's why they silence and stop him now and make him go to prison and that. You know what I'm saying to you? Because they don't want to expand to 2 artists, 3, 4, 5. Before 20 it's too late, you can't stop it no more. Telling Tory that he would regret it if he did. Tory started connecting dots early on, and I know he knew this was sadly coming. The only way Tory gets out of this is by signing to a major label if they still let him. If he does this, they would allow him to appeal and he would be found innocent. We all know
he's not going to. His mate might be accepted his fate, I think, and he will sit out in prison, which is really painful for him and his family and the people that obviously that he provides for his son, for his father, sisters, cousins, all of that. You know what I'm saying to you? So it's crazy out there, man. It's a wicked world, man.
Rock Nation has tremendous power and is making an example out of Tory, so no other artist would try to do the same. In my opinion, Meg Thee Stallion is a Masonic puppet, and she was instructed to do this to Tory. Whether the incident happened according to what Meg states, I'm not sure if it's true or not. I never truly believed Meg's explanation for what happened that night. I don't want to call her a liar, or that she's lying about any of this happening to her, but she kinda makes herself look like a liar. She lied about several things she mentioned in this case. She lied about being in a relationship with Tory, she lied about initially stepping on glass, and she also lied about having an altercation with her best friend Kelsey that night.
My personal opinion is that she's been used to use a puppet, you know what I'm saying? She's signed, she probably got a 360 deal, the label wastes way more money than her. She was getting a little piece of the pie, and she get forced to part of their agendas. You can see with the WAP video, you know what I'm saying, over 600 women, you know what I'm saying to you, all the video that is all got like all subliminals in there, you know what I'm saying to you. So she has been used, put in that position to lie all these things that I'm saying to put the narrative that Tory is guilty and go to prison.
Meg clearly lied several times, which made me feel her story was incredible. When I look into the information, it seems to me something else truly happened that night. And in my opinion, it was all a setup. Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey were waiting for Tory at Kylie's party that night. Meg made sure Tory left with her that night, and even after Tory wanted to stay at the party, they made sure to drag them with them. They all three began to argue the moment they got in the car, and things went left from there. I think it's...
What is Tory thinking, man? Awesome, man. Like, be smarter now. You know, say, you know, you've got society, this money, power, influence, and why are you signing with toxic females? That I'm saying to you, and things getting wild as well. You should have left as soon as you seen things is getting wild. And should have left on that. Well, I don't know what you're thinking there, man. You want to still go to a party? That makes no sense.
It's also important to know that Tory went on Academics' Twitch stream back in 2020 before all this happened. This is when Tory had just went independent, and he was revealing some very important information about the record industry.
Here, check this out. Okay, so let me break down what he's saying. He's going through the stages of a record deal, and a rapper...
These are producers' reactions to the samples in the producer growth kit.
Getting on.
That is why they to silence him, what I'm saying to you, and for his music to get put out there, you know what I mean? And the situation is in the right now. Why? It's because of this, and I just explaining now. He's been on interview before, on a breakfast call before, breaking down the how record label works, and how much you benefit from being an independent artist. I work for no organization, and again, it's live stream, breaking it down as well, man. So that's another reason why, like, they had to stop him. Not bad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you should do. So you have, we have the other 3 million so we can market you, because you're so big, brother. How can we, if we need a big budget to market you, your song's gonna be big at this point that these streams make this money. You don't know, because no one's telling you this. No one's telling you, like, these royalty checks. I made $10 million off the streams that I'm seeing, and it's like, yo, I deserve to be compensated, and furthermore, I should just pay like my advance now.
Have you a right to do so?
We made $10 million.
You see that, like, and that's what most artists know, even especially the new upcoming artists. They've been signed to labels and that. They've got the big hits. They're breakthrough here. They sign because they're obviously they come from poverty, whatever, and that. You know what I'm saying? They got all these issues and that, and obviously they need the money and that. You know what I'm saying to provide their family with opportunities. You know what I'm saying? To change their life, change their surroundings. You know what I'm saying to you? And but you get 10 to 1, and you just get 1 out of 10, and you've been completely scammed. The industry is wicked.
This record is still making a certain amount of money every single day. Your record is still, the first one's still accumulating sales every single day. They're still getting paid off those sales, and you're only getting 18%. Now listen, 18%
Terrible.
is if you're popping. You weren't super popping when you first signed, brother. So you didn't get 18%. You got 5%.
You know.
Tory was on there talking about how record labels were screwing over their artists, giving them bad record deals with terrible royalty splits, tricking artists into taking large advances to put them in debt. I made a video on the...
That's crazy right now, man. Like with a massive amount of debt and that, and then they same to your contract. You are then enslaved to your contract, and they can do wherever they want to do that. But you need to be attached because you need to make money as well. But you're not even break even. You know what I'm saying to you? How long is it gonna take you to pay them back and that? The millions and millions and millions and that. We're talking big figures right here. Are you gonna pay them back? Or I mean, they can't pay that, so they're all stuck in a deal. They're all stuck in a deal, man. So there's a lot of artists that they're dying for it to get out of the contract. They're dying in that, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, they won't pop in. At the time, they won't pop in. Now, they can say, as he explained it now, the marketing behind it, now they got leverage over you now. So it don't make sense. If you're gonna go work for an organization, you have to have leverage. You have to build your foundation already. You've already been like established already before you're gonna have a co-joint deal. You know what I'm saying to you? But if it's not co-joint deal, if you not got leverage, you go in a contract for build your shit all the way up to a high level. You know what I'm saying? To a high level, you don't even need them, man. You got all the internet, everything, so many tools. You don't even need it. Just get hire a team and that, boom. You know what I'm saying to you? You're straight, man. You don't need them, man.
Dark truth about record labels, and it breaks all this down really well. It is actually my biggest video. So if you want to know more about the dark truth about the record industry, check that video out next. Not only was Tory independent, but he understood how the industry robbed artists, potentially telling other artists, messing up the way the record labels scam these artists. The industry would not let artists like Tory...
Now, it makes all sense now. He's coming here to spoil the party and that. You know what I'm saying? Give all this game and that. Give the game on Great Breakfast Club, on obviously with academics as well. He broke it down. And where you could, if all of us find out on that, then next is free, and before you know it, they go bust. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, or however long it takes, they will go bust, and that's why they have to stop it right now and get in jail.
Tory Lanez multiply. They always make sure to get rid of the problem early because they don't want more artists to know they're being scammed. D, the reason I wanted you to be on this video with me is because I wanted to get a female's point of view of the entire situation. I don't necessarily not believe Meg. Early on, I
don't believe it. It's all cap.
But the thing is, I understand how the music industry works, and I already had seen that Meg Thee Stallion appeared to be a Masonic puppet. When I started looking into the situation and I started hearing the details that her herself was putting out there, the things that she said Tory said to her just made the entire thing seem like a lie since the beginning. You know, she said that Tory told her B-word dance when he let go at her. That just seemed like something straight out of a movie. And then on top of it, a lot of the story
movie shit
really added up to me. So what do you feel about this entire situation?
From the beginning, from the first video that we did about this situation, it was already kind of fishy, you know? She supposedly got hurt in her foot. She was supposedly given a really bad injury. But then, you know, she was also playing victim really good, you know, in that interview that she did. While Tory's over here on live saying that the label told him that it's in his best interest if he stayed quiet. So that right there is just kind of a red flag. Like, why are they trying to keep him quiet from saying his side of the story on what happened when she's already over here playing her part, telling the story, you know, just blatantly blaming it on this man, and they're trying to keep him quiet and not allowing him to say anything. So that right there already to me made me feel like it was very suspicious that they were just trying to attack him, and you have already stated personally why they were trying to attack him. They wanted him to sign over to them, and he wasn't trying to.
So you feel that Meg...
That's exactly what it is, and it's all scripted. Yes, it's all set up. That's what it is, and you know what I'm saying to you. But again, they're always trying to silence the one who speaks the truth, and that. You know what I'm saying to you. And it's against the grain. Look at Andy Tate. Look at Kanye West and that. Or getting platformed. You know what I'm saying to you? It's not about coincidence. There's no coincidence in the matrix. You know what I'm saying to you? It's all set up.
The stallion appears to be lying, right? Or at least her story doesn't add up, right?
Yeah, her story is definitely not adding up. From the first day that it happened, like if you got an injury and you're in the hospital, okay, how are you following that on stage, performing and dancing with the same injured foot? It just doesn't make sense. People are usually on bed rest, in crutches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and even all that, like, just how the situation played out, the story was kind of shifty from the beginning. Because if Tory really did this to her at the beginning, I wouldn't see Meg getting back in the car with Tory after it happened. Because she actually gets back in the car after all this happened, after the altercation with her and Cal.
That's pretty much it, really. They're just going through the review. They're going back to what they said, really. So I don't want to repeat myself on that. Well, that is the situation. That's the reason why he's the thing was, he knows the industry, how things work and how the artists getting scammed and that. And I'm saying to you, they got a massive leverage over thingy. And he's basically saying that, look, you can do this all by yourself. You know, you're independent on your masters, so you got control over your music, your finances. You know what I mean? What music type to make and that. You know what I mean? What you want to put out there. You know what I mean? And be what you call it, be powerful in your own right. That's his message, really. And there's nothing wrong with that, really. You know what I'm saying? But clearly, people have got a serious issue with that. That's why you got all these allegations of with what you call it, one singer. All these accusations of Tory Lanez is always on the news, all about negativity, all this support, to demonize him, make him look he's an evil person. And they're saying to him, add it all together now to make him be found guilty and go to jail. You know what I'm saying to you? So that's what it is, man. This God showing that whoever speaks the truth, whoever speaks the truth is the most hated of that. You know what I'm saying to you? And again, you got Kanye, we got Ye, you've got Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying to you? There's plenty loads of individuals, man. Long list of individuals and that. But anyway, that's my reaction to the situation right now, man. You know what I'm saying to you? If you enjoyed the video, man, you know what I mean, then make sure to smash that like button and share, comment, subscribe. Check the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.